Yo, what's the word, gang? It's your boy Cocaine Reaction. I'm back with another banger of a video, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel, gang. Road to 300. Road to 300. I'm moving slowly but for surely, shaking and baking. You know, shout out to Ricky Bobby. But I appreciate everybody who be tapped in with me on these videos. As y'all see, I'm on my cool-ish today. I'm smooth like that. I'm cool like that. Got my little glasses on and whatnot. But let's get right into it, man. On this one, man, this is a Kendra G reaction. Shout out to Kendra. I guess she do great work, helping, trying to put people, you know, that's in love together. It's a beautiful thing if you're doing it for the right reasons. But you know, in this situation, this lady was telling both. I had to react to it. I usually don't react to Kendra G show like that, but I had to react to it because this lady was. We ain't even gonna talk too much about it. We just gonna get into the video, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Kane Reacts. I'm back. I appreciate everybody who been tapped in with me and who stuck around on my hiatus. I appreciate all y'all, and we gonna get right into the video. All right, let's do it.
One kid by another gentleman. You got good light. Hi.
Hey.
I love that you got good light. Come on, girl. How is your name? Ramona? How you say your name?
Roma.
She got a pretty name.
Roma in the daytime. Where you calling me from, sweetheart?
Philly.
Not ugly.
Philly. Oh, I used to live in Philly.
Not an ugly girl.
Roma.
Lady.
Philly. How old are you?
36.
36. And what do you do for a living?
So I have my own business, and I literally just got hired as a resource development person for a well-known nonprofit here in Philly.
Okay, so you work for a nonprofit?
Right now, yes.
Okay, nonprofit. Do you have any kids?
I have 4.
Okay, how old are your 4 kids?
20, she's about to be 21, 16, 13, and 2.
Okay, all by the same man?
Young.
2.
2. Why you not with the man you had a baby with 2 years ago?
Girl. Let's say chronic alcoholic, chronic DWI person.
Huh?
Yeah.
How many kids do you have by him?
I have 1 by him.
1, okay. And the other one are by 3 other, what? So you have 3 by 1 and then 1 by 1?
Yes, and the others are by my ex-husband.
I was to say, have you been married? So you're divorced. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. And what's your zodiac sign, Roma?
Probably should have stayed with him, man.
Scorpio. Okay. So we got Roma, Philly, 36, Scorpio, works for a nonprofit. Mom she's divorced, 3 by her ex-husband, and then 1 kid by another gentleman.
Yes.
All right, let's do it. What kind of man you looking for, Roma? I like your name. Can I just say I like your name?
Oh, really? So it's Jerome. I'm a Jerome Jr.
Okay.
So
Jerome is
I just
crazy.
relocated here from Texas. I'm originally from here, but you know, I just came back. So I am 5'9". So somebody that is taller than me, African American. I've always been in a role that consists of 6 figures. I'm a doctoral student. I'm working on my 4th degree.
We do not care.
So us.
I hate to have to do this, man. Doctoral student, degrees, all that ish, and still managed to get knocked up by 2 different dudes and become a 2-time baby mama. So you make smart decisions in school, but don't make smart decisions in life.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, you could say that she was married, but okay. You leave your husband, who is potentially decent enough for you to give 3 kids, to get with somebody who's an alcoholic and a deep.
Somebody that is more, or at least equal to an intellectual, on top of everything that I have going on with myself. And that's about it, you know, just African American.
So we kind of got there early. We kind of got here early, so let me just get in it. Do we got to make a certain amount of money?
So over 6 figures, yes.
Of course.
Over 6 figures is a...
Bro, they all say the same thing. They all say the same thing. Oh, he got to make 6 figures. And most of the time, even if they have dealt with that type of dude, after that dude, they never find him again. Or it's rare to find them again that make over 6 figures. They want to deal with their bullshit. It's insane.
Millionaire, because that would be 7 figures.
Yeah.
So you want to be a millionaire?
Not a millionaire. I am more so equated to the 250 range.
Okay.
250.
So the 2-year-old dad made 250K.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So she did have that, and then your ex-husband, I'm assuming, made 250K.
Yes, he's a therapist.
Man, where she finding these
All
unicorns
right.
at?
Well, one thing for sure is she had it twice.
That's
so
cap.
moving forward, you want a man that's 6 feet and make at least 250K.
Yes.
Now we're already on social media, and if you're familiar with my show, you know they're gonna talk about this girl. So what would you say? What would you say to? Because now this is interesting. So you had 3 kids, and then you met
4.
a man that made 250K. He didn't mind that you had 3 kids.
I have 4 kids currently.
No,
right?
I'm saying, but before you had 4 kids, you met a man and you had 3 by your ex-husband, right?
I met a man and I had 1, and he took on that one person that was.
So you had 3 babies? She just got caught up in a lie.
Gotcha, bitch.
She just got caught. Y'all, she just got caught up in a lie. So that means you had 3 baby daddies, shorty. You didn't just have 2. You had 3. The question is, how many men in you had children with? It's not 2. You can't erase the first man. The fact that the logic in women think that it's okay to just be like, okay, well, even though I did that and it was a mistake 20 years ago, I'm not gonna even mention that at all for the next. Man, it's insane.
Only 3 months old.
Okay, I'm confused. So the 2-year-old,
So am I, Kendra.
thought was you only had 1 kid by.
Okay, so let me reiterate, okay? So I have currently a person that is about to be 21 years old. She is in North Carolina right now. She's doing well for herself. I have 2 kids by 1 man that has taken care of my almost 21-year-old.
Step baby daddy.
Okay, Roma, let me ask this question. How many men do you have kids by?
Okay, so sperm donor wise, because I know how you are, is 3.
No, yes. It's not how I am. It's an easy question.
Bro, exactly.
Totally easy. Yes, 3 kids. But 4 kids.
Right there. That's not what you said in the beginning.
She lied.
You had 2 kids. You said it was 2 men. You didn't.
She lied.
3.
Okay, so I have 4 kids.
And you know what's crazy? That's what makes it weird, because if the reason why you omitted that is because you know people will be dragging you in the comments or whatever saying, she got so much baby daddies but want a man that make 250,000. That's what I'm saying. These women they be knowing verbatim that they made a mistake in those situations by having that many baby daddies and try to omit like it ain't gonna come out. She just unintentionally told on herself.
He ain't lying.
And now everybody not only looking at her as a liar, but wondering why it is that she thinks she deserves a man with her weight and size. We got to throw it in there regardless of whatever how y'all feel. With her weight and size, and on top of that, you got multiple baby daddies that you expect a man that make this high tier of money. Insanity. Y'all don't understand how crazy it be, bro.
3 different men.
Okay, so in the beginning you lied because I asked you that question.
Yes.
I wouldn't say I lied.
Yes.
Because
it's a lie.
You lied.
That's not the answer. So what would it be?
I had to reiterate myself.
You lied.
When it came to what you wanted to say. So let me put it this way, okay?
Well,
so
you keep saying
I had a child at 14 years old. Okay, so I had a child at 14 years old.
That don't
and then
change.
I met somebody at 15, and he took on my child at 14 years old. Okay.
Okay, but hold on real quick. I don't want to be hostile, but I want to correct you.
Well, you are hostile. And
Personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
I'm fine with
She's
that.
not even hostile. She's just asking questions.
I said you are hostile, and I'm fine with that.
Well, here's the thing, Roma. I'm not hostile. What I'm not gonna do is allow you to lie to me and then make it my.
It's not lying. It's when you're married with someone for so long, and that person take on your child. You honestly, I want to say forget, but my ex-husband.
Madam, you can't omit the penis you took. You had 3 penises and you to have 3 different sets of kids with. You can't omit him because you don't like him. This stuff, bro, it be like, bro.
took care of the child that I had at 14 years old. So I have 4 children by 3 different men.
Exactly.
And that's where it is.
So let me jump in. I'm not hostile. What I'm not going to allow you to do is
lie.
So I have to correct the lie. So the question is, at the end of the day, I just asked you a simple question. How many kids do you have by? You said 2. That's not the answer. So you're not going to call me hostile. I'm just correcting the facts and exposing the fact you lied to me.
Exactly.
That's all that it is.
Yes.
You wouldn't even be here this long had you just told me it was 3 men and we would have kept going.
Right.
But now it becomes hostile.
Let's keep going.
But it
I
becomes
have 4
hostile
children.
it becomes hostile because I'm not going to allow you to make it seem like I'm the bad guy. I'm
Right.
not the bad guy.
I didn't say you were the bad guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
did I say that?
you flipping it.
Okay, so
you
now
trying to make it seem like that.
I'm kind of confused. So let me just understand. So
I'll help
3
you.
men. It's 3 men, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
You can take the sheiky out the hood, but you can't take the hood niggas out the sheiky.
So the first child was like a high school sweetheart.
Yes.
Okay. So the second baby daddy, that's the one that made 250K.
They all made 250K.
So the 14-year-old, he made 250K too.
Yes.
Fuck you lying. Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop you fucking lying.
When
What?
you were 14 or when he got older?
No, when we were 14.
I'm just curious.
She lied like a bro. Ain't no way a 14-year-old was making a quarter meal. There's no way. Are you serious? Are you serious?
How old is he?
How
Older.
old was he when you got pregnant at 14?
Older.
Still not making 250K.
You don't
Even
wanna
if he
share-
was
you don't wanna
older.
share the age?
I cannot share that because my daughter is about to be 21 years old.
She lying, bro.
And I refuse to put him in that predicament when he is a older, successful man.
She lying.
Okay. Okay. So you have 3 baby daddies and they
Yes.
all made 250K each.
Yes.
Okay. You said you told me you were divorced. Who did you marry?
I married the second child, or the second and third.
Okay. So the second and third child's father is the one that you married.
The therapist, yes.
Oh, he was a therapist.
She need a
Gotcha.
therapist.
What did the older man do? Your first child's father.
I cannot disclose that, and I won't disclose that ever.
Okay, that's fine. And the third child's father.
I want y'all to pay attention. She literally is trying to omit that man completely. Okay, we get it. You made a mistake at 14, but the fact that you just trying to omit him out your life and like he just didn't exist is insane. It's insane.
Disclose what he did.
He is currently a psychiatric nurse in a rehabilitation.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So how we got here was the request. So
Yep.
ultimately, the fourth man be over 6 feet and make at least 250K.
At least.
She's smoking.
At least. Okay. Now, what would you say to a person that would say, they're going to say, oh, that's unrealistic. You have 4 kids, 3 men. What would you say to that?
I mean, that's their prerogative. Right now, I am really okay
And
with
a liar.
where I am in life. I relocated from Texas back to Philly. I'm doing well for myself. I have my own business, actually 2 of them. But if they were to say that they have an issue with it, so long.
Okay. And would you date a man that made less than 250K?
I'm okay with it. Yes.
Of course you are.
Oh, you would date a man that makes. So what's the lowest
Definitely.
amount you would date?
Around 80.
Okay, 80. So 250K
You'll be looking to get
is
50, man.
preferred, but
Preferred.
80 is the lowest.
Yes.
Could he have children?
Yes.
Do you want more kids?
No.
You don't want more kids. Okay.
Of course not.
So, okay, we kind of got there early.
So what the next man get out the deal? He don't get no kids out of you. He just get 4 kids from somebody else with 3 different baby daddies. Yeah, you got a degree, but he ain't finna be asking. He ain't finna be getting nothing out of you or whatever it is that you have. He gonna have to bring something in. So what do he get? He don't even get a child out of you. So what do he get? They don't ask themselves none of these questions. They just live in their head, and it makes sense in their head. I'm telling you.
Now, what are deal breakers?
Deal breakers are someone who is a chronic liar.
Like you.
I do have multiple degrees in psychology.
Okay.
I can pinpoint someone out that is a liar.
Like
or
you.
Who is someone that is fabricating the truth.
Like you.
Girl, I'm sorry I got to jump in, but that's exactly what you did.
Thank you,
You
Kendra.
didn't give me the space to explain myself.
I did give you the
So
space.
now-
I gave
No,
you the space
you did
when I
not.
asked you how many kids you had by. You could have said 3. You literally
I
just
lied.
said 3. Yes, Are you gonna let me talk right now?
Oh, you gaslighting.
And you're
She-
gonna sit there and
This is funny.
Kendra.
She gaslight Kendra.
Roma.
Kendra, get her, Kendra.
You just talked about a chronic liar, and that's exactly what you just did to our
Chronic?
kids.
Yeah. Yes.
Chronic?
Yes.
You said
Chronic
I
is
think
not
I
true.
lie.
When someone comes into your life, when you are raped,
Oh, now,
at 14,
see,
and takes over your
you see how
children.
people try. You see what she just tried to do there. Now, before that was never a conversation. She never entered that into the conversation at all. First, they was just 14 together and they had kids, and then the next man stepped up and created that space for her, and she had kids with him. Then it went from that to him being an older guy than her, not 14, older than her, making $250,000 a year, and like this lady is all over the place. Now she done been sexually assaulted or whatever, and that's how the baby came. This lady is all over the place, bro.
And you look at that person as a father figure, and that person still takes care of your child. Okay?
Well, let me jump to this. Obviously, we don't want to go deep with that story.
I will
Yeah.
go deep with that. Because
No,
you can
we good.
Google
You a
me,
liar.
and you can LinkedIn me.
You
and
a liar.
You can find out the truth.
You're a liar.
The point of first of all, I want to say this because when it gets there, obviously, I'm sorry you went through that. But at the end of the day, I'm quite sure you're familiar with my show. This is not the first time you
Exactly.
watched my show, right? So you know when I ask that question because there's levels to me asking that question.
There are 2 men that will come at your neck about my children, not 3.
First of all, ain't nobody coming at my
Not
neck.
yours, but I'm saying the person that I am
What
dealing
does
with.
that have to do?
But there are 2
No, I
men
but
that are
Roma.
active role models of my children as opposed to 3. So
I-
the first child,
Regardless of if 2 men to come at your neck about the kids or not, you had a baby by 3, ma'am. You steady trying to omit this man. You had a baby by 3, ma'am.
never be a factor because that first man has never signed a birth certificate.
It don't matter.
He wasn't there.
It don't matter.
And my ex-husband was there.
It don't
my
matter.
ex-husband played that role of someone that took the father figure of my almost 21-year-old that is now highly successful in North
Shout
Carolina.
out to her.
And she's great. So
I'm listen. There's nothing.
I understand where you're coming from
No, you
as
don't.
a publicist and as somebody
As a
that
what?
is
publicist?
social media publicist.
What?
Bro, what are you talking about?
Somebody,
Who's the publicist?
I mean, you're public, right?
Oh, you said
You got a, bruh, and she say she got a degree and don't even know that this lady, you know what a publicist is, ma'am? Do you know what a publicist is?
I'm not a publicist.
What?
I'm a journalist that hosts a dating
Okay.
show.
What?
You're a journalist.
Yes.
Duh!
Ask the questions. I just want the.
And I'm
truth.
correcting you.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Well, here's the
Kendra.
thing, Roma. First
Roma.
of all, again, I'm sorry what you went through in your past. I felt like I'm quite sure this is year 6. You've seen my show a few times, correct? This is not your first time watching me, I'm assuming. Can you answer? Is it hello? I'm not sure if you clicked off. I mean, her name is. Oh, there you go.
I'm here. Sorry.
Right there. I said, is this your first time finding out about Kendra G?
I mean, if you want that
No,
audacity,
Roma, I'm just asking you questions, girl.
That's it.
girl, yeah, it's not my first time. Sorry.
Okay, so with that being said, I've been doing this show for 6 years.
I know.
So when I ask that question, it's the same question I've asked for 6 years.
Right.
And the only reason we went down this dark road
It's because of you lied.
Dark.
Well, I don't like what you went through in the past. I
I'm
feel
just
like
not
that's
dark.
Huh?
It's not dark at the end of the day.
That lady is combative. She want to argue. She want to be right all the time. She want her points to be what her points is, and that's why every dude that she ever came into contact with her have got the hell away from her. Have got the hell away from her. She throw it off in the head. She don't want to argue, even with a woman who don't want shit from her. She just want to argue, and people like this always end up alone. Inserts. He ain't lying.
He ain't lying.
The next.
I love God, and it's not dark.
Okay, well, either way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm standing 10 toes down on, had you just in the beginning answered the question about the 3 men, then we wouldn't have had the back and forth that we had and the confusion, because I was under the impression, because I was going to ask you questions as I did pertaining to that. But
right.
We're now moving forward. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
But God is working on me. Okay, let's continue.
Working on us.
He's working on me. He's working.
No, you can come for me. Like, I'm fine with it.
No, Roma. This is what I don't like. This is what I don't like about this.
Please.
I never came for you. I just didn't allow
ask
you to
questions.
lie.
Yeah, and you lied.
It wasn't a lie. It was
you lied.
more so.
You lied.
No.
Yeah.
You lied.
So if you would have said how many people I laid down with, that's a different
Why
story.
would she ask?
Roma,
Exactly. But if you were to say how many people you had, children with, I would say.
How many kids' dads do you have?
Exactly. And I will always consider my ex-husband as my daughter's that's about to be 21 years old father.
You can't omit the dick. Like, what are you talking about? We don't care about what you feel. We care about the facts. The facts of the matter is, lady, you slept with 3 men to get all those children, not just 2. What? Like.
But this is why I asked you if you are familiar with my show, because
I am familiar, but you asked a blank question and I answered it.
Well, so since you're familiar with my show, you knew what I meant when I asked that.
Exactly.
But other people didn't or other people didn't know. So,
This bitch.
So,
other people didn't know
what you meant.
Ooh, child.
Man.
Do you look a certain way?
I stated over 6 feet because I'm 5'9", African American. I stated the range of salary.
You ruined all that with this.
Look a certain way usually is, you can add height.
Yeah. But when
it's about, what?
When you make a certain range, you look a certain way.
I didn't ask that question yet. I said, do he look a certain way? That's the next question. So the question is, does he look a certain way? Like complexion, tall, slim, you going forward. This question right now is, should he look a certain way?
Lighter than me, over 6 feet.
Lighter?
Okay, we already got to the money question. Let's do the Kendra cam.
Ken trying to get her up out of there. Go on, get rid of that. No, don't suck it in. Don't suck it in. You trying to suck that stomach in.
Girl.
A little bit.
Ma'am.
A little bit what?
Go to bed.
A little bit.
Go to bed.
I'm on my weight loss journey, so I'm a little bit.
They always on
Always
on the journey, but never get to the destination.
Should he? We already did that. When was your last?
Oh man, this is insane.
Month ago.
Month ago. Oh, you just ended a relationship a month ago. Is it over?
Fresh.
Over.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
A month ago.
Okay.
Fresh.
Flaws you have to work on.
Someone who is a chronic liar.
You.
Someone who is shorter than me. So I'm 5'9", so someone who is 5'9" or shorter.
She cooked.
And someone who is unemployed.
And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
So I feel as though that you are short-tempered right now, so I'm gonna keep this short.
She's steady going slugs.
Fine, I know, I love it.
Why am I?
She steady trying to deflect and come at Kendra because of the whole start of the whole situation with her lying at the gate anyway. You lied, ma'am. You told bold-faced lies, ma'am, from the start. And now you trying to come at me for calling out your hypocrisy and the lies? Insane.
Short-tempered.
That she'll never be able to keep nobody.
Questions and allowing you to answer them. So now if I go back and forth with you, I'm aggressive, I'm all those things. Now I'm
So
asking you
imagine
the
a man,
questions,
Kendra.
I'm short-tempered. You don't take responsibility. Which way you want it, girl? You
I
want me
don't
to
take
argue
responsibility.
with you? You want
No.
me to, I'm
Let's
giving
address
you the
responsibility
courtesy
part.
of allowing you to answer the questions with no rebuttal, and now it's I'm short-tempered. What
Maybe
responsibility do you have, Roma?
all of them. That's why I'm answering your questions.
No, I want to know what energy do you think you brought to this? Because I gave you 3 different versions of Kendra. The last Kendra, I'm just allowing you to answer, and then you came back.
Right.
The
So I
last
want to know.
Kendra
So I
is the
want to know.
responsible
I want to
Kendra.
know what responsibility do you think you brought to this interview?
So I'm gonna be respectful. So the last Kendra was the professional Kendra, the journalist Kendra. The
Well,
second
you just called her
Kendra.
short-tempered, but then you called her short-tempered.
Can you
So
let me
which one
finish
you
my
on?
answer?
Right.
You would not let me finish my answer.
I was letting you finish your answers, and then you called me short-tempered.
I said,
so now it's like I don't know which Kendra you want.
Ooh.
Because you can get all the Kendras.
Come on, Kendra.
I want them.
Child. Let me
Right.
do this. I should have hung up on your ass
A long time ago. She ain't looking for no love.
Allow it to go. Let me tell you something. This is a perfect example. Child, let me tell you something. I'm living my best life in California. I'm having a good old weekend. Ain't nobody gonna take my good energy from me. Okay? Ain't nobody gonna take my good energy from me.
They coming for it.
And I sat there because I wanted to prove a point, because I get that a lot where people try to reverse it on me.
Mm-hmm.
They try to make it seem like I'm the person. So in the middle of the interview, I was like, you know what, child? Let me just ask these questions. I'm not gonna go back and forth. Let me just ask the questions and move forward. And then you come back with, now I'm short-tempered. Some of you ladies need to self-reflect.
Facts.
Some of y'all, I'm gonna tell you right now, some of you ladies need to self-reflect. I don't even want to deal with you. So I can only imagine a man.
I just said
that. Ain't nobody got time for that, girl. Nobody ain't got time for it. Now, I don't like what she went through in her past, and I do feel bad for that, right? And when things like that come up, it always, to me, she said it wasn't dark. To me, it's dark. Like,
definitely dark, but we ain't even gotta go down that rabbit hole. Let's get back. Man, that lady had a bunch of cap in her rap. You're not telling me nothing. That lady was capping through the whole interview. You got mad at Kendra for actually calling you out on the hypocrisy, calling you out on the lies, because you tried to omit something that happened or something that was factual, which was that you had 3 baby daddies with 4 children. That was the facts. You said too, oh, I was married to this guy. He took on the responsibility for the first child. So no, ma'am. How many people did you let inside to have children with? It was 3. You was lying. And now the whole interview went left because she called you out on it. So now you trying to come at her and talk about how unprofessional she is and how she's aggressive and all this. No, ma'am. She just called you out on your bull. And the problem is a lot of women walk through life with her type of mentality where can't nobody tell them nothing. It's just like, well, even if I am wrong, I'm right. No, that's not how this works. You're going to be accountable. You're going to get this work. You're going to be accountable, ma'am. And she was held accountable in that moment and couldn't handle it. That's all that was. That's all that was. That was a wild one. I usually don't even react to Kendra G videos, but that was a wild one. Like, that's just crazy. Shout out to Kendra, though. You know, salute to you, ma'am, for letting me borrow your content for a little quick second. I appreciate you. But that was crazy. I don't see how you could do it. I couldn't do it. I would have hung up 15, 20 minutes before you did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you trying to get the content off, but she was, like, out of worldly. You ain't even worth all that, shorty. I hope you know you not worth all that. Nah. Man, y'all tell me what y'all think about that video in the comments, man. It's your dog Kane. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Till next time. Peace.
Here. Got your motherfucking man, come here.